Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And welcome to What's the Scenario? Today we will be talking about the makeup artist who got kicked out of the wedding.
Now, listen here. I've been hearing about this story from Blair, and she's about to break it down for me. And apparently this is supposed to be a viral story that's going out everywhere.
It will not end.
Apparently it keeps adding every day, right? So, Blair, help me understand what happened with this story so you could teach me what happened with this makeup artist that got kicked out of a wedding.
Okay. So the makeup artist was there. She was booked I believe she was booked to do the bride as well as the bridal party. And I think she had some assistants there to do the makeup with her. So she comes on to TikTok and gives us an explanation of why she was kicked out of the wedding.
Okay.
Or kicked out, by the wedding planner.
Okay.
So she shows them getting ready. She shows them during the ceremony, and she also shows scenes from the reception. So her explanation is that, of course, she goes to do the bride's makeup.
Yeah.
Then the bride tells her, you can stay a little bit after the ceremony. We're going to do some pictures afterwards. So you can stay to do some touch-ups. They also have a conversation with her about, I guess, how like a content creator didn't end up coming through. And it seemed as though the makeup artist took it upon herself to be the content creator of the night.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice.
But the makeup artist also goes in to explain how she is very comfortable with her bride. She doesn't take herself too seriously. Mind you, she calls them her brides. And she seems to kind of like really just engross herself in the whole wedding experience. Okay. Now, she is at the ceremony. Mind you, they have a videographer and a photographer.
Okay.
She's in the aisle.
Why is she now?
Capturing the moment.
Oh, okay. Okay. Word. Okay.
And this is also a no phones, no electronics ceremony. So she's out there in the aisle with the photographer getting the videos and the pictures.
Now, stop right here for a second, right?
Okay.
When you say she's in the aisle, you mean the photographer's there with his professional camera?
As well as the videographer.
And she's there with her camera.
Her phone.
Her cell phone.
Her cell phone.
So I got this expensive camera that I'm taking pictures with the professionals, and I got basically you with a cell phone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I just wanted to just paint the picture a little clearer for me.
So she sang, a little bit long, probably a little bit past her welcome. She tries to get the bride and groom to do another type of like TikTok video type of situation. And the groom is like, no.
Whoa.
We're done.
Okay.
We're done. We're not doing any more recordings, no TikToks. That's it. So she leaves. She's upset. She got broken up with earlier that week or that weekend before. And she was feeling such love in the room. And so she was like, you know what? I'm going to go back. Nobody's going to steal my shine. Nobody's going to take my joy. I am going to go back and do my job. Go
back to the wedding that she just left.
That she already did the makeup and everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, so she came back. Apparently, she was crying to the bride, and the bride and the bride's mom were saying, like, no, you're good. You can stay, enjoy yourself, have a good time. So she took it upon herself to stay, grab herself some drinks, probably some foods, a plate or two, and she sits down with the bachelor party, and they're over there talking to her like, how you doing or whatever. She's like, I'm good, man. I'm so tired. I've been on my feet all day. They're like, yeah, you do look tired. You ain't trying to get some rest and go home? She's just like, it's just been a long day. So it's at that point that the wedding planner's assistant taps her on the shoulder and says like, hey, can I pull you to the side real quick? She's like, no, you can talk to me here in front of my new friends.
What do you mean?
And they tell her it's time. Yeah, wow. It's time for you to go home. So she goes home, and when she gets home, I guess a few days had passed. This is when she decides to post her TikTok. And she is just utterly offended that she would have been kicked out. She is saying that her bride told her it was fine. We see that she was in some of the bridesmaids picture. She was lined up with them with her legs poking out.
So she was part of the bridal party at one point.
In her head.
And
in the photograph.
In the photograph.
And she was also recording all this type of stuff. The girls oohing and on over the bride. She's talking about y'all be quiet. I'm trying to get the content for my bride, or whatever she was saying in the background. So she was all up in it. Now,
Was this a black makeup artist?
It was a black makeup artist.
Not my sister.
It was a black makeup artist.
Not my sister.
So now we move on to the social media impact.
Okay. Help me.
So we've got some of the guests, some of the bridesmaids, talking, basically saying like, y'all, it was crazy. I don't know why she's posting this video. And pretty much everybody is on the bride's side, even though the bride hadn't spoken at the time, and was saying that, oh, well, yeah, you clearly stayed past your welcome. It was time for you to go. And the crazy thing is, based on what you're telling me, is that she left. She actually left the wedding and came back. Yes.
To enjoy more of the wedding.
Right.
That's wild to me, but okay.
Yeah. Then later on, we get an update where the bride has posted comments underneath her videos because, I mean, she's got part 1, part 2, part 3. She posts an apology to the bride. She takes that down, posts another apology. And the bride is like, look, I was fine in the moment. I forgave you in the moment. But all this social media stuff is a lot. Like, you're doing too much. It's a wrap. Let's relax and move on to something else now. Well, that clearly wasn't enough. The wedding planner apparently has come out and said how things were, and basically, yeah, she was doing a lot. It was too much, and the social media aspect of it is just putting 20 on 10. But we've also seen that she's done this with some of her other brides.
Whoa, this is her.
And
she's the makeup artist bandit over here. She be going to people's weddings and crashing it.
Yeah, so not only is she a makeup artist, she is a wedding crasher.
Now, stop right here, Blair.
Yes.
Stop right here.
And that's pretty much all that happened, but yeah.
How can you crash a wedding that you're invited to?
Well, she wasn't quite invited to the wedding. I think that's where we're getting confused here.
Okay.
You're invited to do a service prior to the wedding.
Okay, so let me listen here. Let's all talk now.
Okay.
Let's all talk, right? What do y'all think? What do you think? Should your wedding vendor or like whoever you hire for the wedding, makeup artists, photographers, videographers, all these type of things, whatever they're doing, if you got people that like release the dove, the Birdman, I don't know, right? Should they be allowed to stay at your wedding?
It depends on the vendor and what the service is.
Such as?
So if it is a photographer that's going to be there pretty much the length of the wedding, and some people have them towards the end of the wedding if they're doing like a send off with like rice or like the sparklers. Those people are there from before the wedding, getting first looks and all that type of stuff, all the way until the bride and groom leave. So yes, we need you to stay because your job is of essence.
Okay, makes sense.
Now let's move on to the chef. It depends on what type of situation you have with your chef.
Okay, help me.
So some venues, like, they provide the catering and all that type of stuff there. So I don't necessarily know how it works, of how long the chef is there necessarily.
He probably bring his own service, maybe.
Well, no, for places like if I could talk comfortably, just like where your sister had her wedding.
Okay.
Like an actual
I know.
venue.
You basically a venue, not like you just renting like a reception hall and you have to provide everything.
Right.
Sometimes there's packages that like come with the wedding. Okay. Where? And
then like for our wedding, like our chef was there only up to a certain point, just to make sure like the food, everything was prepared and served, and by that time, they could kind of wrap things up because we had moved on to just like the party and the dancing.
Yeah. You're right.
And you don't need the food to be served past that point. You don't need them there the whole time
because we can serve ourselves now.
Right now, the makeup artist.
Help me with this.
The makeup artist is usually there, from my understanding of how weddings go, prior to the wedding ceremony. And they're there to get the bride ready. And if the bride has a bridal party, they'll get them ready too. If they're paying for that. Some brides is like, y'all got your own stuff.
Yeah.
And then the wedding ceremony, which only lasts about 10-15 minutes. Wedding ceremonies are short.
Yeah.
They're really short. So they might have the makeup artist stay just to do touch-ups for the photos after the ceremony before they go into the reception. But by the time the pictures are done and the reception starts, the makeup artists don't need to be there no more. We getting down, we boogieing, we sweating, we ain't worried about the makeup no more. Okay, we switching to our jumpsuits by this time.
Okay. See, I'm under the impression, I think I'm with you.
Okay.
And I'm kind of not hip to touch-ups because when we got married and things of that nature, even the makeup that you got was different than your everyday makeup.
Right.
So this makeup that you got for the wedding, from my understanding, is more durable. I know durable is such a it's such a masculine word.
There's,
you get what I'm saying?
Long wear.
Yes.
Mats.
So I'm thinking it wouldn't be a lot of touch-ups compared to, let's say, your everyday makeup that like you wear. So I am under the impression of once you are finished doing the work, I am under the impression that, hey, go home. Dude, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
But the way you telling this story that my sister from another mister was in the aisle with the photographer.
Hello.
Right? She was talking to the guests and things like that. At that
in the bridal party photo.
Yeah, now
that was wild.
Now wait a minute now.
And in her apology, she had that photo in the background.
Whoa.
I'm just like, I don't take your apology seriously. Take that picture
No,
down.
no, dude. You know what she's doing? She's trying to make it seem like we close. You get what I'm saying? Now, you being part of the picture, and I know you don't know the color scheme. Right? I know you don't know the color scheme. Now, many times we have y'all wear black so y'all can fade in the background. At any point of this story that you told me, Blair, because what it sounded like the groom wanted her to leave immediately, right?
Yeah.
But it was the bride and basically the bride mother, you said?
Yeah.
That basically was like, it's okay, go ahead and stay. At any point, do you blame the bride for being too nice?
I don't.
Whoa, okay.
And this is very backwards of me because I'm the type to say what you mean what you say. If you don't mean it, then people going to take you for your word.
Hypocrite.
However, I can understand as a bride on the day of, you don't want anybody to shake you. You just want to enjoy your day. You don't want to get into it with anybody. So it's just like, if I got to say whatever pleasantries to get you up out of my face so I can enjoy my day. Because why are you crying to me on my wedding? It's okay.
Okay.
Stay, get some food, whatever. Because it's just like I don't want you to ruin my day and I don't want to get into it with you. So whatever. I'm just trying to have a good day, you know? But at the end of the day, I'm glad that the wedding planner, somebody, either the bride may have said to her husband, like, she's kind of getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Or maybe she didn't say anything. And maybe everybody was just like, yeah, she's doing a lot. It's probably time for her to go. And
that's what I'm confused about. I'm like, hey, if this is the case, what's the point of the wedding planner being there? Now, she planned the wedding. She's basically there to manage the wedding, I'm guessing, depending if you wear that many hats. I think you said it was the assistant to the wedding planner that pointed out, hey, best believe I'm calling so-and-so over. Get her in the black t-shirt. Yeah, the one that got the apron on still. Get her out of here. You get what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't even have contact with me on my wedding day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying. And now the groom looks mean. The bride looks she looks too easy and she's too nice and the mother's too nice. I'm like, no. There wouldn't even be no direct contact with me.
Yeah.
We would have been got you up out of here and things like that. See. And I'm guessing more things gonna come out, and I guess we keep y'all updated the more things that come out.
I hope it's the end of it.
The thing I don't understand is the whole, like, I went through a bad breakup and, like, I just felt the love here, so that's why I wanted to stay. It's like, you're going to feel the love at every wedding you go to.
But I think that's the issue of boundaries. I think some people really get themselves to where they like try to make them feel like they're too comfortable. Have you ever met somebody who was just too comfortable? They're calling you bro or, you know, all this type of stuff, and they don't really know you.
And that's when I say, my name is, I'm not your bro, okay?
And like, they're like kind of being real chummy with you, and you're just like, okay, but like, I really don't know you like that. But and to me, like, she just seems like that type of person who is going, and number one, this is a wedding. Everybody's happy. This is a great day. This is a celebration. Yeah. So of course the mood is going to be lifted and people are going to be nice, you know? But I think that it's kind of taken advantage of people's kindness and of their celebratory moment, because you're just like, well, I'm going to get in here and have a good time and do my thing and all this type of stuff. And it's just like, no, like, come in, do your job, and leave. Like, it's that simple. But because she makes herself so comfortable with these brides and these people, start to calling them like her brides, taking ownership of these people. I'm just like, no, like you're getting too comfortable, you know?
And listen here, I know what y'all gonna do, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't use this situation as a reason to justify being a bridezilla. Okay. Some of y'all need to be nicer. Okay. And if it's one day out of your lifetime that you are nice, listen, be nice. But that's why I don't do the passive aggressive. I am very direct. You get what I'm saying? If someone who I don't know, who I paid for one, I probably already upset that I had to pay for this, and I felt like I could have did it myself. But you know, my wife wanted me to get this. There is no what's up, bro. I'm like, what are you still lounging around?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to go. You get what I'm saying? But that's where, if you have a wedding planner, and if you don't have a wedding planner, if you got cousins, you get what I'm saying? You get them out of there and things like that. So like her just using that whole thing of like she went through a breakup and like I'm your therapist.
Yeah.
Now I'm your counselor and things of that nature, to where you need to go home. And that may seem mean, but I know some vendors, like even with the people that work for our wedding and things like that, we fed them and things like that, and we did not put.
And that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. Oh my God. What is it with this story?
No, with some people they think like, oh, I shouldn't have to feed my vendors
no,
or
that's
things
crazy.
like that.
That's
I'm
crazy.
just like,
That's
no,
crazy. That's
feed the
crazy.
people that's there.
Feed them, especially if they gonna be there all day. But I'm saying we fed our vendor and they left on their own. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, they did not cross any lines. They was very professional. You get what I'm saying? Mr., Mrs., you get what I'm saying? Like just to let you know, like, we're not friends. You're actually at work. So for her to actually be in the aisle for her little TikTok and trying to justify it as like my brides and things like that, it comes off as if you're not all the way there. If you get what I'm saying, like it just comes off very like you're.
I think that might be the case.
Like,
I mean,
as in like you and when I say not all the way there, have you ever met somebody who just can't read the room, and you're just like you just can't pick up on hints?
And we're not talking about the isms. Okay,
right.
We're talking about people who.
What is the isms? I'm about to say what
like
is
autism and stuff like that.
Oh, you're thinking that?
No, I'm just telling people we're not talking about the isms.
I'm about to say I don't know what you're talking about,
Okay.
but you kind of told on yourself. But I said like people that can't read, like pick up on hints.
Right.
The fact that she asked her, hey, the wedding planner sister said, can we talk privately? And she's like, no, just say right here in front of my bros. I'm like, you can't pick up on hints. You get what I'm saying? Like so. I don't think she's there all the way with us.
And the thing is, like, it's wild because all the commenters are in her comments trying to like explain to her what she did wrong. I'm like, she's either doing this for clout or she really doesn't get it. And if she really doesn't get it, what do you say? Don't cast your pearls amongst swine. Keep your pearls to yourself, y'all.
Yeah.
She'll have to learn the hard way.
Yeah. When like she doing makeup for, children birthday parties and things like that, when she went from doing makeup at weddings to now putting clowns on little children's faces, so it's just one of those situations. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. If y'all know more, put it in the comments so we can be in the comments and laugh about it, because so far it sounds funny. Let me know how y'all feel about feeding vendors, letting them stay the wedding and things like that. Me personally, I say just keep it professional, especially at the fact that, hey, we had a specific number that we can't go over. I could invite my cousin Day Day for all this. You get what I'm saying? But I told him no. But then I got the wedding, actually got the makeup artist in the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Day Day could be there. You know what I mean? Let us know what you think. We will be back with another scenario, and we see y'all soon.
Bye.